ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. In this match, there are no pinfalls, submissions, countouts, or disqualifications. The first superstar to climb the ladder and retrieve the title will be declared the winner and Intercontinental Champion. First making his way to the ring, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins!
It's the champion's discretion to enter the ring in the #1 spot. Seth Rollins wants to survey the scene, see what he's working with, get a feel for this Jeddah crowd before his Intercontinental Championship is hoisted high above the ring.
Seth Rollins won the Intercontinental Championship in the triple threat match at WrestleMania versus The Miz and Finn Balor. Guys, here's an interesting note. Seth Rollins in his career, undefeated in ladder matches.
Introducing the challengers, making his way to the ring from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe!
Byron, perhaps the X Factor.
Yeah, you're looking at a man in Samoa Joe who embraces an isolationist attitude. He said this match is merely a formality, and he's going to leave a trail of broken bodies in his wake.
Can you argue with him, Saxon? That's all Samoa Joe has done since arriving in WWE is dominate and repeat. Everything that Samoa Joe has promised, he has lived up to. There is no such thing as an idle threat when Joe is concerned.
Quiet on the set. Can we please have quiet on the set?
Next, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
Guys, we've been talking about history being made here in Jeddah all night long. Well, for this man, he can make history in his own right because a victory tonight means The Miz would tie Chris Jericho as a 9-time Intercontinental Champion.
Listen, they opened the first movie theater here in Saudi Arabia in 35 years recently. And my sources tell me that the next screening is going to be exclusively Marine 6. Miz is that beloved here in Saudi Arabia. And that's what it's all about. An entrance fit for an A-lister. Problem is, if you're The Miz, you're forcing Samoa Joe to stand in the ring and see. You're giving the architect, Seth Rollins, time to plot his next move before you get in the ring while you're enjoying the status of life.
Speaking of life, Miz has experienced a lot of changes in his life. He lost the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania. He lost his Miz-tourage. He became a father, and of course we mentioned now an opportunity to become a record-tying nine-time Intercontinental Champion.
You knew what you meant.
Thank you.
The Balor Club has come to Asia.
Well, Cole, I think Balor Club's been in Asia for quite some time. It's in Saudi Arabia for the first time.
I didn't say the first time. Wonder where you're getting your facts.
I have sources. I'm a broadcast
And from
journalist.
Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, Finn Balor!
Finn Balor believes tonight is his moment. An opportunity to climb back to the top. He's a former champion, of course, the first ever Universal Champion. It's his first ladder match tonight since a classic at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn against Kevin Owens. Big night for Balor.
Well, to be fair, Finn Balor was the Universal Champion, yes, first, but also for only one day. Finn has spent his entire career scratching and clawing, trying to climb back to the top of the mountain, which he once again was unable to do at WrestleMania in a triple threat match with this very same Intercontinental title on the line.
I do want to go back to Samoa Joe for one moment because in 9 nights, a week from Sunday, Samoa Joe has a date with Roman Reigns. Regardless what happens in this matchup, regardless what happens in Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar later on tonight, Joe and Reigns will meet in 9 nights. You think Joe is looking past this match, perhaps, to the battle with the big dog?
I've known Samoa Joe a long time, and I've never known him to look past any challenge that stands in front of him. But Joe is fully aware that at Backlash, he could be the Intercontinental Champion, challenging Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. We'll see how the night plays out, but that is a very real possibility right now.
First time in nearly 2 years, the Intercontinental Championship will hang above the ring in a ladder match. The rules are simple. You climb the ladder, grab the prestigious championship, and you win. Those ladders can also be used as weapons. The intense Samoa Joe, the Kingslayer Rollins, the A-lister The Miz, and of course that man, Finn Balor of Balor Club. And we're underway.
It all comes down to who can isolate themselves from the other 3 men in the ring.
And you look at the history here between Rollins and Joe. Sorry to cut you off, Corey, but this is an interesting story. Remember, Joe almost cost Seth Rollins a match at WrestleMania last year.
Right, Samoa Joe's first night on Monday Night Raw.
Oh, and Balor with a basement drop kick. And
no shortage of issues between Joe and Rollins. Finn Balor and Samoa Joe have a long history spanning the entire globe. Look out!
Oh, and there he is. The step-up enziguri by Samoa Joe. Talked to Joe earlier today. He mentioned first ladder match in his WWE career. However, he has had ladder matches over the years, so he doesn't think that will be a factor.
Seth Rollins now perched on the middle rope.
And a double blockbuster.
I saw Seth in the hallway earlier. I said, are you at all concerned about this match? He said, listen, I live for moments like this. I have no fear of what a ladder can do to me.
Looking for that ripcord knee, but Finn Balor had it scouted. Up goes Rollins. Great counter.
For 1916 and a counter that time. And oh, every time I see these two in the ring, I harken back to SummerSlam a couple of years ago. The night Balor beat Rollins for the Universal Championship, only to be hurt and have to relinquish the following night.
Wait a minute, Seth Rollins got that devil in his eye.
And his suicide dive, and Balor driven into our Arabic announce table.
Welcome to ringside, guys.
The WWE folks.
Another target.
Now on the other side, he takes out The Miz. And the man who wants to be known as Monday Night Rollins, Seth Rollins, continues to roll.
What a smart strategy. Take out Finn Balor, take out The Miz, and grab a ladder ASAP.
And here it comes out for the first time in the match, but Samoa Joe gonna play defense. And now the tug of war. And Miz and Rollins form an alliance, momentarily at least.
Didn't think you'd say that.
And again.
Oh, wait a minute.
Watch Finn Balor in the background.
Finn Balor over the top, and he takes everybody out.
You're gonna see temporary alliances formed. It's all but necessary in a match such as this. But it's all about being the last man standing. Seth Rollins acutely aware of the circumstances that he does not have to lose by pinfall or submission to lose his championship. Whoever climbs the ladder first wins, period.
The man who might be climbing the ladder first could be Samoa Joe.
There is no champion's advantage in this sort of matchup.
Joe all alone. Setting up that ladder.
Don't discount the size of Samoa Joe.
Yeah,
Deceptively fast for a man of his size.
Seth Rollins, he'll step up to anyone as he's doing here. When Rollins arrived in Jeddah yesterday, he said it's big, it's hot, it's beautiful. Oh man, face first, nothing beautiful about that if you're Rollins.
Not at all.
Samoa Joe just drove all of the wind out of the body of Seth Rollins.
And oh, what a chop echoing through the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium.
Lighten up the chest of Finn Balor.
These ladder matches are so dangerous. Just takes so much out of each and every competitor. The stakes are high, the risks are higher than usual. Anything can go wrong at any moment. It's as much about survival as it is victory.
Oh, Joe with a knee right to the face.
Nasty, abrasive style of Samoa Joe. Now he's got ladders at his disposal.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, that hurt. Oh, and right to the midsection. You could hear the thud as Samoa Joe landed spine first on the ladder.
Instinctively, Samoa Joe rolled out of the ring, but this actually sets up an opportunity for Finn Balor.
Again, the object set up the ladder, climb up and grab the championship. The Intercontinental title.
Finn, arguably the quickest superstar in this matchup, making his way up the ladder.
Miz from behind. Oh, and a kick right to the face by Miz.
In this case, not quick enough.
And now perhaps it's Miz's opportunity to join Jericho as the greatest Intercontinental Champion in history with a 9th reign tonight. And Seth Rollins not going to lose the championship that easily. Looking for the skull-crushing finale is Miz. Oh, face first off the ladder. That won't look good for the...
Let's not remind them, he's casting agents concerned.
Well,
Everyone around the globe.
What if he's
is
got a
watching
screen
this.
test next week?
That's exactly what I'm worried about. He's got a new daughter to provide for.
And now it's Seth Rollins looking to place the ladder. And Rollins gonna climb to the top.
Sense of urgency from the champion.
And Finn Balor trying to play defense. And Balor's turn. And Rollins in pursuit of Balor. These two men have crossed paths so many times over the past couple of years. And again, Rollins climbing to the top of the ladder. Finn Balor gonna go up the other side for the Intercontinental title.
Rollins almost had the championship in his fingertips until Balor got there.
And now the fight near the top of the ladder.
A perpetual game of one-upsmanship
Miz
for
and
these
Joe
two guys.
back in the game.
Whiplash effect for Rollins and Balor.
Well, Miz better get used to this because both Samoa Joe and Miz are now part of SmackDown Live.
Bloodthirsty look on the face of Samoa Joe.
And Miz, I think he's trying to form some sort of alliance.
That's exactly what he's trying to do. Miz is trying to keep the team together. Miz and Samoa Joe just shoved the ladder down together as a cohesive unit. See, they work together.
Oh, that jumped.
You can't blame Miz for trying.
That worked out well.
And now Samoa Joe. I thought he was going to use the ladder to climb, but I think he just wants to inflict more damage.
Yeah. Listen, Samoa Joe's got a sadistic streak second to none in WWE.
Uh-oh, Joe, look out. Oh.
That's the
Watch
risk.
out, Seth, too.
Well, Joe's going to improvise. There goes Finn. Did you hear that?
Oh, my
Bone
God.
cringing.
Look, we heard Joe's marching orders. He said, I'm going to leave a trail of broken bodies. He is well on his way towards accomplishing that goal.
Welts forming on the back of Finn Balor already.
And now Rollins back first into the ladder.
See a smirk forming on the face of Samoa Joe. This is his wheelhouse. This is where he excels, just beating people up.
And now Miz taken out. Like Joe isn't dangerous enough.
Take a look back at this mallet from Samoa Joe, just slamming Finn Balor's body onto that unforgiving ladder.
He's just almost strutting to Finn Balor. Letting everybody know he is in full control of this match.
That's swagger, Byron Saxton. That's what Samoa Joe is all about.
Oh, sling blade by Balor. And Finn again. And Joe with a ladder falls right on top of him. Is this Balor's moment? Is this his opportunity? Oh, you don't think?
I think so, guys.
No, you don't think.
A blessing in disguise,
Oh,
perhaps.
guys, Balor might break his own ankles if he connects with a coup de grace. On top of the
No
ladder
way, you
like
gotta
that.
be kidding me.
This could be catastrophic for both superstars.
And Seth Rollins now meets Balor in the corner.
Oh no, oh no.
Joe trying to get out of harm's
Gonna
way.
squash Samoa Joe.
Here comes Miz.
Thank God.
Miz hanging on, and Joe with right to the ribs of the Miz.
Jeez.
That's how Joe gives thanks to the Miz for saving his hind
Oh,
part.
God,
Look
this is
out.
not good. A superplex.
My God. What aren't these superstars willing to put themselves and each other through to leave Saudi Arabia Intercontinental Champion?
Samoa Joe in at the last second to take out both Seth Rollins and Finn
Look at
Balor.
the impact.
Look at the face of Balor, just racked with agony.
Back in 1979, the famous tournament to crown the first Intercontinental Champion, the Hall of Famer Pat Patterson. Do you think he expected anything like this?
Definitely not, but I'm sure Pat Patterson's proud of what the Intercontinental Championship has grown to mean in sports entertainment, how coveted a prize it is amongst the superstars.
Well, Corey, more than a dozen WWE Hall of Famers have held the Intercontinental Championship. and many more sure to be Hall of Famers as well, as Samoa Joe now, and Miz from behind, still upset that he got blasted in the ribs. And crushing finale on the ladder.
Joe hit jaw first on that ladder. Samoa Joe might have a broken jaw. Perfect timing. Just way to assess the situation and strike at the opportunity. The Miz now all alone with a ladder and the gold hanging above.
It just dawned on the Miz that he is all alone, that he does have this prime opportunity now.
And this is historic right here, guys. The Miz trying to become a 9-time Intercontinental Champion. This is his moment. There is nobody in the ring except for Miz. Miz can climb the ladder, grab the title, and celebrate tonight.
Miz is about 15 feet from history at this very moment, closing in.
Meanwhile, Seth Rollins back in the ring, climbing up the other side. And Rollins preventing Miz from grabbing the championship.
Miz had his hands on it. Seth Rollins there to stop Miz in his tracks.
Bounced off the top of the ladder. And Miz again continues to punish Rollins. And Corey, this has been a very aggressive Miz tonight.
Miz knows what's at stake. That's how you become an A-lister. Miz wants to be at the top of the mountain again.
Seth down now. Here comes Finn Balor.
Miz may no longer support nefarious means now that he's a changed man, but he still wants to be a champion. He's still an elite competitor.
And now the rights and lefts exchanged on the top of the ladder. And it's Finn Balor. It could be Balor's opportunity, but the
Balor pawing, he touched it.
Yeah, but the title is just swinging now, which makes it hard to grab. Miz, neckbreaker again. Vintage Miz. Now it is Rollins' turn to climb the ladder. And Miz once again there to intercept. And Rollins lands at his feet.
Cat-like reflexes by Seth, but no.
Miz planting Rollins. And Corey, this has turned into a Miz highlight reel.
Miz isn't going to care about any highlights unless he leaves this stadium with that Intercontinental Championship. But the Miz, once again, with an opportunity to change his life forever. Miz trying to muster the courage to climb that ladder, trying to fight off the pain. Persevere.
Almost sense anger mixed in with frustration that Miz has come so close on several occasions now to grabbing that championship.
Oh, Byron, second place sucks. I don't care who you are. Miz wants to be the guy.
And you heard the sellout crowd here tonight in Saudi Arabia, the "This is awesome" chants for this ladder match. Oh, down goes Balor.
We knew this was going to be a volatile environment.
Oh, and there goes Rollins off the Arabic announce table.
I don't know what was worse, the first impact with the ladder or Seth Rollins' ribcage bouncing off the table. Rollins is quivering in pain down here at ringside. Balor with a kick. Oh no. Get out of there, Miz.
Miz does not want to be there. Not on the ladder. Miz not quite sure where he's at. Balor going up top. Miz in the drop zone. Coup de grace! To the ribs, to the ladder, and it's Balor's moment.
Finn now all alone in the center of the ring. Can Balor set that ladder up and ascend to the heights needed to become Intercontinental Champion?
What would a Balor victory mean to Finn here tonight? Balor climbing. Now it's Samoa Joe back in. Joe and Balor have had some great battles in the past. Continue it here tonight. Oh, and the overhead kick by Balor. Down goes Joe.
Speaks volumes to the guts of Finn Balor, willing to trade blows with Samoa Joe. Joe is down. Finn with yet another opportunity to climb that ladder.
And Finn Balor caught again by the tights by Samoa Joe, who just rips him off the ladder.
Oh, no.
Coquina clutch time.
Coquina clutch is locked in. No submission, no rope. Balor escapes.
What a great counter.
It's a great strategy. If Joe were able to put Balor down with the Coquina clutch, that's one less opponent to worry about. That's the right strategy, but Balor just one step ahead of the Destroyer tonight.
See Balor almost nodding to himself, trying to will himself on. I can do this. I can climb this ladder.
Oh, and now Finn
no.
Balor on the shoulders of Samoa Joe, slips underneath.
No!
The Uranagi planning Finn Balor by Samoa Joe. And now it could be Joe's moment.
But those 15 feet or so could feel like an eternity for Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe lumbering up the ladder, trying to make it to the top, grab the Intercontinental Championship.
Uh-oh, but Balor somehow miraculously back up. Oh, no. Joe hung across the top rope.
I can't believe Finn Balor is still in this. Corey, this could be his night. It's been a brilliant effort by Balor.
Listen, Finn has figured out the strategy. Keep everybody down, one superstar at a time. Now the ring is all Finn's.
Here goes Finn.
Finn is within reach.
And Rollins cat-like from the top rope to the ladder. Rollins grabbing the title. Rollins has got the title. Rollins wins. Seth Rollins wins.
Unreal.
Here is your winner, and still the Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins.
What an incredible victory tonight by Seth Rollins. There's a reason he's known as Monday Night Rollins.
You see the heartbreak etched on the face a moment ago of Finn Balor, but what a shocking
Balor, but credit to Balor, but Seth Rollins, absolutely right, Byron. Shocking everyone, including Balor, the opportunistic architect.